Thank you for BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. BetterHelp is the world's largest therapy service and it's 100% online. With BetterHelp, you can tap into a network of over 30,000 licensed and experienced therapists who can help you with a wide range of issues. To get started, you can just answer a few questions about your needs and preferences in therapy. That way, BetterHelp can match you with the right therapist from their network. Then you can talk to a therapist however you feel comfortable, whether it's text, chat, phone, or video call. You can message your therapist at any time and schedule live sessions when it's convenient for you. If your therapist isn't the right fit for any reason, you can switch to a new therapist at no additional cost. With BetterHelp, you can get to the same professionalism and quality you expect from in-office therapy, but with a therapist who is custom picked for you. Any scheduling flexibility and at a more affordable price. Just get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/nerdlocker. The link is going to be right down below in the description.
Hey guys, welcome to Nerd Locker Podcast, your entertainment podcast for everything movies, television, video games, and more. My name is Adam, and today we have some very special guests. We also have...
What do we also have? Am I a guest too? I'm Oliver.
And...
Devin.
And Manuel.
And you guys probably remember Manuel from last season, and Devin was for Super Mario, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, Super Mario.
Yeah. So today we are going over The Flash.
Batman.
Yo.
Oh.
How?
We'll get into it.
What do we think?
About the movie or about...
Okay, are we going to say an overall rating first, or do we want to talk about it
God.
first?
I think we should talk about it first. Maybe.
Let's chat.
Oh, shit. That scared me.
Okay, so let's chat. Okay, so what is... let's start with you, Manuel. Let's talk with... going into this movie, how excited were you?
Actually, very excited. Like, it's been a while since I've been this excited for a DC movie.
Yeah.
Probably the most unpopular opinion. The DC movie that got me the most was Man of Steel, and I went in.
Keep talking.
Pause. I went into that
Wait.
with.
Pause.
We're gonna pause.
No, pause.
We're gonna pause.
No, pause.
Let's pause.
Freeze and Flash at the same time.
No, we'll pause.
Boom. Do-do-do-dum. Bitch. You can bleep that out, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I just want to say, Oliver, your computer's cool. That's all. I really don't have anything to do.
Back in my MySpace days.
Ah! Oh, no. I didn't do it.
Pizza's here.
Okay.
Pizza time.
All right. Go on.
What
So-
was the question? I need everybody to...
How excited was he first going into this movie?
Okay, exactly.
It's like the world's simplest question. How'd you forget it?
So, one of the most probably unpopular opinions, as far as my level of excitement in comparison goes, is that I was very excited to see Man of Steel when that came out. I went into that theater for that movie with the lowest expectations possible. And when I left, I was speechless. Like, in a good sense, I was speechless. I really appreciate all that movie did for the myth of Superman on the big screen, and I loved it. This movie, different. I try not to go in with the highest of expectations. That's me. Not with the highest of expectations, but because of it being the Flash and it being very, very loosely based on Flashpoint, and the bit that we've got before this between everything from Man of Steel up until the Snyder Cut of Justice League, right? There were expectations I had for it.
Yo.
And it's actually my watch. I'll fix that in a second. And it was good. It was a good watch. I liked the movie. I went in super excited. I came out like feeling good. So I liked it.
Okay.
We're doing ratings? We're not doing ratings, right?
Not yet.
Not right now.
Okay.
Change your watch.
Yeah.
And
Go,
we'll
go,
to the
Power
next question.
Rangers.
So,
No,
Devin.
that's impossible.
No, Kim Possible is bum bum ba
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Thank you.
I don't know. Kim Possible's
Thank
awesome.
you.
Oh. Wow. You should have left them hanging.
Anyways, Devin, someone that doesn't come from a huge superhero background.
I ain't know nothing about this. Well, I'm sorry.
I mean, I know you are a fan of Superman in a way, like that is your favorite DC character, but
If you describe fan as sexual fantasy, then sure.
oh right,
I love this episode.
yeah, we're really gonna get
We're gonna get demonetized.
Precisely.
yeah.
You could just bleep that out and then
I don't think we
have
can.
people, guys, in the comments just fill in what you think I said there.
I think you enunciate very well. They could read lips.
Then Mike was, yeah, anyway, as someone who doesn't really go into like DC or well, really, can I say this on this podcast? I'm a Marvel guy, so we can start that war in the chat too. But I didn't really know much about the Flash. I didn't even know who the actor. You okay there?
Yep.
Facial assault on the microphone.
File a report on my glasses.
But I thought the movie was good. I really liked just kind of what they did with. I mean, I don't even remember. Did I see the first one?
Well, there is no first one.
This is the first one?
This is called The Flash, not The Flash 2.
Wait, but then how do we?
He's got a good point though.
You're talking about
I
Man
mean,
of Steel
there's, like,
and
Man of
Batman
Steel.
versus
There's, like,
Superman
other movies,
and
but this is the
Justice
first
League.
Flash movie.
Yeah.
But like, oh, Flash was in those other movies.
Yeah.
When did we figure out that he got his
Oh
powers?
my goodness.
Okay, maybe we don't need to go down this. But either way, as someone who really didn't know almost anything about this, clearly, I thought it was really good. It was action packed. It was funny. There was a lot of inside jokes and apparently a lot of nostalgia stuff that I don't really understand, but I thought it was cool seeing it. I regret to let you know that I fell asleep 3 times. That was not because of.
Yo, funny part, Devin's like, me and Manuel were talking for a little bit, and then Devin's like, I fell asleep like 3 times.
I mean, it was that was a longer movie than I expected. First of all,
2.5 hours.
Yeah, I was like, okay, like an hour and a half and 2 hours. I liked that this man who disrespectfully took out his phone in the theater. But
Oh yeah, with the bright light.
yeah,
yeah.
right in front of us. Yeah, it was right in front of us. But
Well,
it was.
wasn't you. You looked at your watch though. I saw that.
Happened once, and I covered it up like my watch is so bright.
Dude, I'm looking at the theater. I'm like, what the fuck?
Like,
Oh.
no, I turned it down. Happened to turn down and turn back up later.
So yeah, I liked it.
Okay.
General answer.
Well,
In your opinion, I guess the question for you, Oliver, does it match? Like, did it reach your expectations? Did it let you down?
honestly, Michael Keaton fucking sold that movie for me. he carried. Ezra Miller is one hell of an actor.
Yeah,
I'll give him that.
Yeah.
But we're gonna have to disregard the shit that he's done.
This is honestly, guys, we went to go see this movie, but that in no way says that we condone or like agree with anything.
With
going on
anything that Ezra does.
situation.
No.
Like,
He's a-
yeah.
Literally, the character in the movie is like the opposite of him.
Yeah.
which I've done and tried to do, and it's very difficult to do to portray like 2 different characters that are complete polar opposites. One being old, one being young, one being an idiot, one being wise. It's
Oh,
not
you're talking about that.
easy to do, huh?
I thought you were talking about a different. I thought we were jumping.
No, he was saying how his character.
No, his
It's
character.
different from
Yeah.
him in real life.
No.
That's what I was talking about.
I
That's
meant
what he
like
was saying.
no, my bad. I meant like in the movie itself, it's hard to portray 2 different characters,
Oh yeah.
That is.
and I guess 3 characters because of real life.
Ah.
And it's do this. Because
Give me this.
It's funny you say that as well. When we're talking about his acting capability, you know, I don't know the man personally. I don't follow a lot of his work, but the bit I've seen him in here and there, I am not insanely impressed. Like, me going to see
Really?
this movie is because I'm a big nerd and I love all my superhero stuff. If that hadn't been the case, the stuff that's going on in the real world would have probably been enough for me to be like, nah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fair enough. Because you sent me a video saying like the director, I think, said it that his performance was good enough to where you can forget about the stuff that
Yeah.
he's done.
It's just for me, he's not Denzel. He's not
No,
Lawrence.
okay, hold on. No one's Denzel.
I know no one thinks so. But I mean, people bring that up in conversation. It's like, he's a great actor and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah. He's good.
He's good.
He's really good. And obviously, he wouldn't have been cast in such a role like this otherwise. But it's not like if you put Grant in the role, I wouldn't have been disappointed.
If you put who?
Grant.
Oh, Grant.
From the
TV series.
Yeah. He's coming to Comic-Con, actually.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's my little small interjection there.
But no,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually do like Grant.
Okay.
I saw a couple episodes.
So you enjoyed it.
So I did like it. I think Michael Keaton fucking carried. And also Nick Cage fucking
We're gonna get into some of this stuff. Well, we're gonna get to that
We have
because
to.
I need to
We
do.
have to.
I want to bring up something that is just gonna. If I don't let it out, it's gonna bug me.
I felt in the theater.
They
You're
got-
gonna say something.
What do you got? What do you got?
I fucking hated the special effects.
Oh, it was
I
weird. It was
fucking
weird.
hated how none of it. Most of this movie, guys, you can't not see how shitty with the amount of time they've had on this. They wanted to make a Flash movie since the 1980s. You had a lot of time to think about what you were going to do with this, especially over the time of like all these different comics coming out, blah, blah, blah. And then seriously going in production with it in 2014 when it got greenlit. You had almost 10 fucking years to get this shit together.
When did Flashpoint come out? Do you know?
The comic?
The comic was in 2007, 2008, something like
animation
that.
came out,
Yeah, it was like
No. It was
late
after that.
2000s. No, because the movie came out in 2011. Or
Oh,
2013. The movie came out in 2013. The comic, I think, came out a couple of years prior.
A couple years, but I don't think it was 2007 because I want to say the Blackest Night event came out. In 2009,
Movie
So I
2013.
feel like it would.
Yeah,
like
not talking about the
Flashpoint would've
movie.
been after
yeah,
this.
yeah, hold on.
Fact checker, yes, go.
I got to keep talking.
I
Or
forgot
not.
what I was gonna say.
Comic 2011.
Yeah,
Okay.
2011.
Well, so like, it's funny you say that because I feel like part of the reason why their special effects kind of lacked is because so many studios, not just the ones that are over superhero films, they're I don't want to say afraid, but like any other creative, they don't like repeating things that have already been seen.
yeah.
And that's unfortunate when it comes to like the whole time sphere thing and how they made that their central visual. That was garbage.
That was
weird.
so like
That was so jarring
Okay,
to
so
look at.
I would have accepted it if that kind of technology was used at the moments where we see. So now we're gonna talk about spoilers. George Reeves
Oh,
and
are we-
Adam
are we-
West.
Oh,
no,
we're
we
already talking.
Okay, yeah, I was making
spoilers
sure.
all the time. Yeah.
Fine.
No, like George Reeves, Adam West, Christopher Reeve, Helen Slater. Like we get all these different people,
Nick Cage.
and then Nick Cage wasn't. There was some computer thing to make him look younger, but he was actually for
was there,
filming.
yeah.
The other people are dead.
And they look.
Or just really.
Yeah, or really old. So there's that. And I mean, we get Teddy Sears as Jay Garrick, which ties into that's how they tied to the TV series.
Wait, what was that? Did I
So
miss
yeah, he has
yeah.
like the metal helmet on, and he was like running. That actor,
He was like Golden Age Flash.
Oh,
and he
Golden
was-
Age Flash.
Because I saw it, like you reacted. I'm like,
Yeah,
what
because I
the
really
fuck?
loved that.
Yeah, I was
Hey,
like, oh.
so
this
he's
is something
from
I
the
just seen.
TV series with Grant Gustin. So instead of Grant Gustin, they had this guy come in to like,
Gotcha. Okay.
yeah,
Did not
do
know
that cross. And I don't know, guys. Let's just talk about this. Before me and Oliver left today to go watch this movie, I said to him, what's one thing that would shock you if you saw it? And he said Ben Affleck's Batman dying, which we didn't get, but
We didn't get.
damn for his send-off of like
That's
maybe
a-
another time.
Like,
And then
That's
gone.
it.
Never again.
Never
That
again.
got
So
That was it.
he was
I thought
legit
about
in the
it.
movie for about 5 minutes collectively.
cool,
Also,
though.
the CGI at that part too, when he's like driving and you hear his audio, but his mouth isn't moving the same
I saw that
pace.
too.
Yeah, it's just
It was weird.
fuck. It was so
Little
weird.
fuck ups in there.
Yeah, like it just seemed like a lot of things were fast paced, or like they didn't get those shots until later, and they had to like use a stunt double.
but
and then
you know how much
CGI
time they've had on this movie?
They've had so much.
Yeah,
Time.
I know. Do you
Wasn't it
think?
supposed to-
Do you still think it was rushed then?
Yes,
Like
I
it
still
just,
think it
or
was
just like come on.
Just-
either rushed
crazy.
or they just didn't want to shell out the money to bring Ben Affleck back to set.
Because didn't they delay this for a year plus?
Yep.
As well.
Yeah, they did.
This-
Wonder Woman was also only there for like.
What?
And Wonder
I
Woman.
mean,
and
I'm
that's-
surprised Wonder Woman was actually there.
oh yeah, definitely.
So let me tell you, there's one thing that I really like, which is like the superhero
Naked
entrance, huh? What? Let me tell you something.
Cow.
The naked Flash. The naked Flash. Woo! Mm. It was great, but superhero entrances like they're great, you know. But why did Wonder Woman stand there
Leash on him.
for like 5 minutes?
the light.
Just wait. What did y'all just say?
Nothing. No, nothing.
Go on. Wonder Woman showed up.
That's right.
You know what
Oh.
we said.
But yes, her intro was like way too long. There was just a few moments that were just like entirely too freaking long. But you know what moment wasn't long? It's at the end of the movie, and you're really gonna like it. But
Weird
I don't know.
spoiler here. You can
Huh?
say the end of the movie if you want.
No, I don't want to
Yeah.
give that to them.
Don't
It's
correct.
not a spoil-
Don't stop.
Don't cradle the mic.
Yeah, you're
Stop
okay.
breathing on the
Okay,
mic.
fine.
Don't you like perform and stuff? What are you new here?
I do that on the mic when I.
Not that mic.
All right, let's move on.
Okay.
Anyways, so biggest
Naked Flash.
no.
The biggest naked flash.
He did say the suit was a little tight. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Look,
Can we
room.
Can we turn this fan on?
No. it makes,
What the fuck with the sound?
Oh yeah, it'll.
yeah.
Hey, man, I told you,
But
I
didn't
told
want to
you.
do it for the look.
I
can't do
told
it for
you.
the camera. Oh wait,
Oh.
he has the model of his Flash shirt. That's the only reason he gets an excuse.
Blue
in the
Lantern
past.
Flash.
Yep.
Blue Lantern,
I
which I
didn't
still
know.
don't understand.
So
Oh, you have a ring too.
yeah.
Bum, ba, ba. Your camera's over here. Get off my camera.
Oh yeah, I'm on your camera.
No, he was on.
Oh, okay.
He was flashing with his
Let's
camera.
let's.
Anyways,
Okay, all right.
So I thought like, oh, if they showed Jensen Ackles, that would be
That's what you were
freaky.
saying. Yeah.
And then I also said to you, I was like, because we know for a fact Val Kilmer's not going to do it. He can't
you
speak.
can't. Yeah.
And then I laughed at like, it's not like they're going to bring
We
George
literally said the
Clooney
same
in
thing,
there.
Like they're
And-
not gonna put
Fucking Nipple Boy shows up.
Not nipple
in a
boy.
tuxedo and all.
Like, what?
But dude was looking sharp.
he
though.
was
But
good.
Like, he
but
delivers as
what?
Bruce Wayne. He
So
does.
okay. Do we want nipples back?
No.
No,
we don't
no,
want
no.
this
So I looked it up. It's definitely confirmed that George Clooney is not going to be the DCU Batman going forward. We're still getting a new actor for that, so there's still hope it could be Jensen Ackles.
Why does Batman switch so much? Never mind.
back. Reality.
So
Money.
So the thing is, right now, what they're basically saying is it was Ben Affleck, and when he changed the timeline, it just rippled through past and present and future. So like, it didn't make a branch timeline; it just changed their own one and only timeline kind of
You
thing.
must have been sleeping during that part.
No, I did think the timeline aspect of this movie was really cool. As like they broke a lot of the rules. I know you said that in the car, but like I also like know if it's one thing I know about the timeline is you can't fuck with the timeline. But
Okay. Jumping back off of that, because you mentioned this in the theater, do we think the like multiverse type of genre is being oversaturated? Because okay, hold on. We have the latest Tom Holland Spider-Man multiverse.
Yeah.
Marvel.
yeah,
Across the Spider-Verse multiverse.
Uh-huh.
And then this movie, multiverse.
Yeah.
Do we think the hero movies are gonna be milking this till it fucking dies, so we can bring in any fucking actor we want?
No.
I say yes and no. I
would
say
say
just like
yes.
it reflects in all of other type of media and entertainment, comic books, TV, movies, other ways of storytelling. I think they will. I think they're trying to introduce it on a grander scale to just be easily accepted and everyone will kind of know it now. I think they've been doing that for a while as well. I don't think they're going to run it dry. I do think they're going to all get to a point where it's like, okay, we've kind of went to the length of this right now. Let's wheel it back in, focus on smaller stories, use it when it's necessary. The thing is, when it comes to specific, wheelhouses, Marvel and DC, at the end of the day, I trust Marvel to clean their stuff up because they've got different multiverse stories kind of going on and the rules of that, right? But I trust them to clean that up and get that to a point of, okay, this is kind of what it is when it comes to their films. With DC, we'll see what
DC's
happens.
Still a little bit messy.
DC's a lot of messy.
Still a lot of messy. Yeah, I agree with that.
Spider-Woman. Nope, that's not her. Superwoman.
Superwoman, little screen time, but kind of cool. I
I thought she was about to join. What's his name?
Zod.
Zod. Yeah.
I would have fully expected
That would have
that.
been cool.
Yeah.
That would have been dope because she had like a different mentality. At the beginning.
Yeah.
She was in
Okay.
fucking prison for I don't know how long.
So I'm gonna say on the multiverse like saturation, I don't think it's too much because of the fact that right now they're just introducing it at honestly
DC
at the
is
same
just
time
introducing it.
on circumstance because of think of COVID. COVID delayed a lot of things. So someone was gonna get to the punch first. And COVID also messed up a lot of things where like people were laid off and people like all this other stuff and reshuffling and rewrites. So let's say COVID never happened, you have a timeline like filming schedules, like everything would have been released. Like The Flash was supposed to release in 2020, so it would have released 3 years ago with a multiverse timeline because they were still gonna do Flashpoint since the beginning. So like we would have gotten
What
it
is Flashpoint?
before Marvel
Flashpoint
even
is
got
a
there.
Animated series that basically
It was an animated
takes
movie.
Got it.
Well, it was a comic. It was a comic first. Yeah,
Comic.
2011
Got it.
comic, 2013 animated series. Sorry,
Okay.
but
Think about
takes off the.
what we just saw, but more gravity,
In
more
depth.
emotional,
Yeah.
so
It was
many more
Amazing.
characters.
It was
Yeah.
amazing.
Like
Where like he comes back and Wonder Woman and Aquaman are at war with each other.
Yeah.
right,
It's
and
really
she
well
kills.
done.
She kills a kid or a few
Yep.
kids.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think
like, it's
Batman's dad is
Yeah,
on the
Bruce
fence,
died,
on
and
and
his
then
dad.
his mom
is the Joker.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's
Yeah,
fucking insane.
it's crazy.
Yeah, it
But
was really well done.
I
Damn.
think honestly, so real fast, just to just segue for like not even a minute. So there was delays with Marvel.
Mhm.
They released an entire new schedule. You haven't heard this yet, Oliver. I know for a fact you haven't. Have you heard about these yet?
Right. The writer's
No.
strike got
No.
The writer's strike got approved, so until that goes through, there's some things that were delayed. So now we have new dates. So these are the 4 that aren't as bad. So Captain America: Brave New World moves back 3 months to August 26, 2024.
Not bad.
Thunderbolts pushed 5 months to December 20th, 2024. Blade moves 5 months to February 14th, 2025.
That's
Valentine's
Which is
Day.
weird, yeah.
right?
Who's already 52, so this is not
Holy
good for that.
crap, dude. Jesus.
And then Fantastic Four is back 3 months to May 2nd, 2025.
Okay.
Now, 3 of the biggest ones, because one is way earlier than we thought, and the other 2 are pushed back way further than we thought. So Deadpool 3 is now releasing earlier on May 3rd, 2024, less than a year from now.
Okay.
And
I
the
like
next
that.
9 months.
Cool.
Deadpool's my husband.
And that
Ryan
moved up a
Reynolds?
total of 6
Deadpool.
months
Okay.
of production.
Okay.
So maybe they were
Ahead of schedule.
no, maybe they were just like getting time for like the ad libs that Ryan Reynolds was gonna do. They're like, we're gonna need 6 extra months. And then the other ones are
We need those.
the Avengers movies.
Oh.
So
Wait for that.
Kang Dynasty is now gonna be released on May 1st, 2026,
Jesus.
and Avengers: Secret Wars on May 7th, 2027.
Honestly, tomorrow I'm gonna forget about all of those.
But like 2026, so that means we won't have an Avengers movie for since 2019, right? Was that Endgame came out? Yeah.
I can look.
Yep.
Endgame, right?
Really?
So,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I was yeah. Oh my god.
Wait.
which means that will make 7 years, almost an entirety of the first like
2019, April.
yeah. So
Wow.
the entirety of everything up to that again before we see the next one. So they basically
Shut
went
up.
through a whole phase 4, 5, 6.
That's
Like
crazy.
and almost timeline wise before we see another Avengers movie within that saga. Like that's the thing. The saga only will have 2 Avengers movies. So
That's kind of nuts. Jesus.
Bum, bum,
fuck.
bum.
No, that is crazy.
So much Marvel. What do we have coming up? We have Secret Invasion.
Secret Invasion is next week, and we will be reviewing that with episode 1.
Right.
But okay, real fast. End
Oh
this
yeah,
out.
let's do
What
ratings.
are ratings? Where do you
Yeah,
guys
let's do
put
ratings.
this?
From what to what though?
on scale
I
of
think we
10.
do a
Wait, I
1
want to do one more thing before we do the ratings.
Yes.
Gotta-
The
you gotta
comedy.
Speed it up.
The comedy aspect of this thing. Did y'all see? I told.
Oh yeah, I did miss this. I
the-
missed that. I missed it.
It was my favorite thing of the whole thing when he puts on the ring to put on the suit for the first time.
Uh-huh.
The kid goes. Does anybody know what that reference is?
No.
It's Lord of the Rings.
It's the Lord of the Rings. He goes into the-
I'm so sad I missed it.
It was amazing. You have to
I was
see
like,
that
damn it,
reference.
you noticed that?
Yes, it's the one thing I got.
Good job. Kudos.
This
But-
guy, sometimes a nerd.
Oh, that was fucking awesome.
All right. So what's the rating?
I'm gonna give it an 8.
Okay.
Ocho.
8. Yeah. I wouldn't recommend it for people to watch in theaters unless it's IMAX.
Okay. Yeah.
I would actually, not knowing pretty much anything about this, I'd give it a 9 because like the action was there, despite the 3 times I fell asleep. There were some scenes that drug on a little bit. I was like, okay, I got it. Okay, I'm awake. But I'd give it a solid 9.
I'm gonna go with a 7. Like
7.
it was good, but maybe
What's
it's
it lacking?
maybe it's the nerd in me because
more naked.
half of me is like, I'm getting a little tired of these big, grand, important stories being told too soon, so you don't get over half of what it should bring.
Yeah.
Like I know this wasn't the Flashpoint paradox, Flashpoint, whatever. Only we really know that it's loosely based on Flashpoint, but that kind of means they won't do it.
Yeah.
So 7.
That's kind of interesting. So, like, you brought that up because, like, it doesn't appeal to a wide audience. It only appeals to people who either know Keaton or know Flashpoint.
Yeah.
That specific point of it. Again, the movie's still good. Like, it's a good watch. I'd recommend it for anyone. If I was trying to get a friend who wasn't into the superhero scene,
Right.
I wouldn't recommend this for the first one, though.
I almost fell asleep again.
Yeah, see? I got you.
This would be like, okay, you're in it. You've seen some. You know some of the characters. Go watch this. You're gonna enjoy it.
I'm gonna go with, I would say an 8, but just going on the fact that Nipple Boy showed up, I'm gonna go 8.5.
Nipple Boy, let's
That-
go.
8.5 just for the
dope.
fact that they shelled out whatever. You know what? I know why the fucking special effects sucked. They paid George Clooney too much. Nipple Boy asked for too much of a salary. They're like, fuck it, AI it all.
I mean, I wouldn't blame him because when he got that role, it was like supposed to be the it thing for him.
But
and
that's
it
not. I'm just gonna say, like, with how shitty the special effects were, they obviously didn't use a budget on that. Why didn't they just spend it to get them back on? Like, what really cost less?
I wonder how much they paid him for like
that.
that little scene.
We'll
It's
find
kind of
out
like at the
eventually.
end of episode 7 for Mark Hamill. Like, how
Yeah.
much did they pay him?
Again, unpopular opinion. I would love to see George Clooney get a redemption arc.
Nah,
I'm-
no.
that's
Someone
not
else.
happening.
Jensen Ackles,
No,
my
yeah.
vote. All right.
Where can we
Anyways,
find
where can they
everybody?
find?
No,
yeah.
fuck you.
All right, we're gonna start with
You.
Okay, you can find me at Amore Photography. You can find the studio at Archangel Studios official, and also you can find this podcast at Nerd Locker Podcast wherever you get them.
I think I pulled my own.
I'm mainly, solely, probably only on Instagram. You can find me at mystic_fresh. That's MYSTIC_fresh. And yeah.
I felt that too.
You do?
Yeah.
Big Black Devin.
How do you spell it?
Big
B.
Black Devin.
Is it B exclamation point?
What?
No.
Were you just handing me that mic? You
Well,
know I got.
Oliver?
You can find me at TheSphere21 on any major social media platform, except for TikTok. I'm Oliver Khan VA. Victor Alpha? Yeah, VA. Yeah. I have to make sure I have to spell VA in my head first.
Virginia.
Oh,
More
Virginia,
more
yeah.
naked flesh.
All right.
There's
you.
no
Well,
naked
Please.
flesh.
bye, guys.
There's naked.